Right, so after being humble last week in the Ferrari fix, I decided to go back to the Mazda MX-5 this week, and it's on in Virginia. So I said I'd give it a go. So I do kind of like racing this particular track, and I just want to say big thanks to everyone who commented on my last video with tips on my driving and why I was so slow. So there's definitely some very useful things I can use there to improve on. So appreciate that. So let's get into the video now. All right, so this is a watch along. I just saved the replay of this particular race. I wasn't recording it live. My crew chief doesn't seem to be working, so apologies for that. But I qualified in P3. I managed to squeeze up to P2 here so far. So a bit different to last week. Now I actually have some pace to be near the top of the field at this particular race, which is good. But I will say the guy that qualified P1 was almost 2 seconds quicker than me in qualifying. Simon ahead of me here. Simon almost lost it there. I decided to put up this race because it's a good race. I can kind of challenge up around the top, and there's some kind of tight racing going on as well. I just wish my crew chief was working because I just find that adds to it. But anyway, what can I do? But so far, lap 1 has been going pretty good. I also noticed the kind of distances, the gap isn't working either for some reason. But Justin here made a move at a bit of a slow final corner, so I gave Justin the run on me. As well as he would have had a bit of draft. He went a bit wide there. Oh, the gap's actually after coming back now, so that's good. So I tend to have a bit of a battle here with Justin for a while, I think. Mistake there from Justin gives me a little gap to try and exploit. He's to my left now. Obviously the crew chief isn't telling you that, but he's directly beside me. And he remains there through this section, as you can see. Decided to just give him it there. He was slightly ahead of me. I didn't want to have any accidents. So now I'm just focusing on trying to keep up with Justin, and there's Eric behind. Isn't too far as well, so I just need to keep that in mind. Let me know what you think of these watch alongs as well. You know, it's just, I don't always set up camera and everything when I'm going on iRacing. Maybe I should, like, but maybe it's better when it's kind of live reactions. But sometimes when I have a good race, I save the replay and just do this. So let me know what you guys think. Is this good, bad, and different? How you feel about it? I'm after losing a little bit of time now to Justin. He's a bit quicker than me through that section. Eric put me under a bit of pressure now. He decided to pull out of it. Probably a bit too tentative in that corner there. I'm not surprised that Simon in P1 is just pulling away because he was substantially faster than everybody. I don't know about what you guys think, but I always find there's always one person in the lobbies at this particular iRacing level that's just miles faster than the rest of the field. It's almost like they shouldn't be in that split. However that happens, there's always one. And your only chance of kind of competing with someone like that then is if they have a mistake or an incident kind of early on. So I'm losing a bit of time to Justin here as the laps go on, but there isn't much between us. And Eric behind has made a mistake, so now I'm after building a bit of a gap there. I also tried some oval racing. I've done a few of those, not many, since I started playing iRacing. But I did the ARCA series for the first time this week as well, and I put up a video on that as well. Again, it'll be a replay kind of like this, but it went quite well, like surprisingly well for me. So I said I'll put it up. But next week I'll return to recording some live races. Or live reactions, I suppose, in the races. So you can see Justin made another mistake here, so I'm after clawing back up to him a bit. Yeah, there was another guy, so I qualified P3, and there was two guys, Simon and another fella, I forget his name now, that were kind of in that almost 2 seconds quicker bracket, but the guy in P2 had an issue at the start and kind of fell back a bit, but he features again later on, kind of claws his way back up. As I said, Justin's more similarly paced to me, like he's kind of pulls away and then falls back, which is kind of a lot similar to the way I drive. You know, I might hit a good lap here or there, but then I make mistakes, slows me down. Justin seems to be in that kind of same skill level, I suppose. Standings isn't given the lap times either for some reason. I know in these replays it isn't the like the eye overlay isn't brilliant at picking up everything, and obviously crew chief is having a problem, so it must be the feed coming from the game or something isn't quite right.
90 seconds.
90 seconds, Jim just says randomly there, so I hope he's not going to be acting like it's the start of the race now out of nowhere. If he does, I'll just turn him off.
At 60 seconds.
Oh god. I'm going to give him a chance to see once the race starts, in Jim's mind, if he's going to be up to date or not. If he's just saying ridiculous things, I'll switch him off.
.30 seconds.
So I think it's
10 seconds.
I think it's this Marcel guy. I think he's the guy that was quick.
Car number 8.
Need to get with the program, Jim. So you can see he's got like a safety rating's quite low and he's quite quick, so he could be one of these alt-account guys. I don't know, Marcel behind. But you see him starting to claw his way back into this now as well. So I remember at the time being conscious of him in the race, thinking like, okay, this guy's quicker than me, and he's got a low safety rating, so I was kind of worried about him, to be honest. To that corner wrong, but so did Justin ahead of us. The two of us messed it up. I messed it up slightly less than he did, at least. It's now alright back in the race with Justin. Gave me the outside, which is understandable. I just kind of went in case he tried to dive in the inside. I just went kind of tight into the corner. And I noticed he had taken that corner there quite wide a few times as well. He wasn't the quickest in turn 1. So now I've managed to get up to P2. But Marcel has also passed out Justin, so you can see how quickly he caught up with everyone. So I'm kind of conscious of him being behind me, and I decided to go defensive, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I try to take defensive line through here, but I brake far too late. I make a mistake there. And surprisingly, Justin is the one that ends up passing me out. I think he managed to get past Marcel, or they had a little bit of a knock. So if I had have actually just cornered there properly, I would have been taking P2. Or at least be still in P2 at this position. So now I'm in not an ideal position because I still have the quick guy behind me, and Justin's now ahead of me again. So I bottled it, I guess you could say, but just that turn I just messed it up. Trying to go defensive, I missed the braking point then, or I didn't brake as hard maybe as I needed to. So that's the end of the race now. And then Marcel gives me a little knock there. Thankfully it wasn't a 0x, but that just seems to be maybe why he's got a low safety rating. But anyway, that was the race. Now let's jump onto the crashes. And someone just went a bit wide there. That's in the last turn, yeah. Completely lost the car. It's easy happen on that turn, actually. A bit hot in there. Oh, that's a bit of revenge there. And he hit that other guy. Yeah, that's poor. I think he's the kind of orange car is poor from him. He's going to close the door on him, and he's going to hit him. Yeah. Hoonigan, if that's his name, wasn't letting that go. That's me? Oh, that's the end. All right. Yeah, that's that kind of quick guy. Oh, it's actually that same guy that was involved in that other crash. He's just a dirty driver, that fella. Okay. But anyway, let's have a look at the results now. Okay, so this was split number 5 of 14. Strength of field was 1397. So double green here. So I got a good chunk of safety rating, which is great. And then also a decent amount of iRating as well. It's supposed to be up to 1439. So hopefully I can kind of build on that now again, because anytime I tend to go into the 1400s, I tend to just lose it basically. But in this race, my best lap was 138.8 and the fastest lap was 137.7. So I suppose in the race, I was only a second off the, or just over a second off the fastest. So I'll take that. That's much better pace. As I said about the fixed one last week, I was just absolutely miles off. So, you know, I obviously have more experience. Just shows you how much experience counts in the Mazda, because I'm able to kind of compete at a better level in the Mazda. But I just hit the one incident point as well. So overall, good race. I'll take that. And thanks for watching.